I think the big thing is, regardless of the economic recovery, baby boomers are healthier, more active than ever. They're going to continue probably working on past 65. We're going to have 3, 4 generations working in the workplace for a very long time. And so it's going to be key for organizations to understand that there are different characteristics and attributes of each of these generations. There's going to be key drivers as far as keeping them around. They need to pay attention to what motivates one generation doesn't maybe necessarily motivate another generation. Baby boomers were traditionally motivated by money and title. Millennials, it's not really the case. They're looking for more work-life balance, freedom and flexibility, open workspaces. So it's going to be crucial for organizations to really dissect what are the drivers for each of the generations, and then also educating those generations on how to effectively communicate across those generational gaps, because we're not going to get around it. You're going to have 23, 24-year-olds working alongside 65-year-olds. They need to be able to speak the same language. Xers were the big pioneers and pushers for work-life balance. When they first came into the workplace, baby boomers are traditionally workaholics. They came in and pounded out hours and made big-time sacrifices for my generation. And Xers came in and said, you know what, that's not really what I'm looking for. I mean, I want to do work that's meaningful, but I have a life outside of my work. So a big driver for Xers is work-life balance, especially now that many of them are starting to have families. 2 things. One, I think you have to go to where this generation lives and breathes, which is online. This is the virtual generation, the social networking generation. And I think one of the big things that the meeting planning industry could do is utilize video and sites such as YouTube and Facebook to post and put what is it like to be a meeting planner, a day in the life of a meeting planner, and post that out on sites. I mean, you should be promoting, especially young planners, showing what is it like for a young planner in this industry, and then blasting it out through the social networks, because they're going to want to see and interact what is it like to work in this. The other key driver, I would say, is, and we highlighted this in our latest book, The M Factor, one of the chapters is entitled Show Me the Meaning. This is a generation that is driven by and wants to do meaningful work. And so I think if organizations can communicate the meaning behind having meetings and functions, and the importance of bringing people together in the same place, to be able to share, to break bread, to network and communicate face to face. I know this industry does not want to see location-based meetings go away. We don't want to live in a completely virtual world. Yes, we want to add those tools, but we'll always want to meet together, communicate the meaning behind that to this generation. I think you're going to start to attract them in more effectively.